I am back! I almost fell. But welcome back to another NCS review. Today we are here for a very special episode. Of course, I was away for a small holiday and I was way too excited for just a 5-day off week. I will be away after next week. I will be here next week, but the week after that, 2 weeks of vacation. But this is going to be a very special video, as we have, one you already see on the screen, but Tatsunoshin as well, and we have cartoon on Saturday, so tomorrow, but all in one video. So let's go to the NCS channel for the very first song of the week. And to say that I am excited, I am very excited. Okay, Tatsunoshin and Slenderino. Names sound familiar. Anyways, on my mind, just like No Hero last week. Just like No Hero last year. Let's listen. It's called Hardstyle. A very ominous background. Oh, not ominous. Very majestic background. Here we go. I'm so excited. Oh my god. Whoa. Whoa, okay. Sounds very interesting for Tatsunoshin. Feels very Kawaii future bass like. Ooh, that bass. Wow! Oh, that's nice! That's a very sweet melody. Is Tatsunoshin's hard shell coming back? Whoa! That's a very interesting kick. Does feel more towards trance than hardstyle. It also just has something future bassy. Or well, yeah, what I said, Kawaii. Whoa. Very interesting to hear this from Tatsunoshin. Wow, dude. Typical white noise. Hardstyle? No? Maybe? Here we go. Ooh. We have a small hardstyle kick there. Wow. Didn't notice at the first drop, so I think it's new. Wow, such a vibe. Tatsunoshin really knows how to bring up the vibe on this label. So nice. Wow. What a really interesting song. It really, did correctly remind me of Kawaii future bass because of the sound design. And, we did had a Kawaii hard dance song right here. If it's even a genre or like an official genre. That is still why it's Witch House a genre. But on my mind felt indeed very Tatsunoshin-like. He brings himself a very nice and crispy sound. Like that very interesting white noise or that lead before the drops are playing. Those are really cool, really energetic, and really reminds me of the older hardstyle on NCS. Not like the Void or like the Lost Language or all the other for main reactor. No, an era after that with Element D and Mees van den Berg. Very Dutch name. Yeah, that's kind of hardstyle. Sadly, that's a little bit gone, and then we got Tatsunoshin and Vascan in 2023. Since then, hardstyle became very loud. But here, I was expecting a last drop that was going to be like that, what he did in Light It Up and Summer's End? Or was it fully happy hardcore? Anyways, you get what I mean. But with the time, it was fully hardstyle, and with Lost My Love, it was fully happy hardcore. And I like that he just picks every time another sort of layout. And also with the Overdose remix, he did happy hardcore and at the end hardstyle. So he just switches things up a little bit. What I like here is the plug. Like we have the drop, a very in your face plug kick, if I can call it like that. Very interesting, makes it really playful, really kawaii like. It's such a nice song, man. And I didn't really notice it before, but I will take a look now if there is like a very small hardstyle kick in the first drop in the background, because you can hear it in the second drop that, well, does remind you of Tatsunoshin's, well, layout tactic, or, well, his style, that he does hardstyle at the end of the songs instead of, well, hardcore or typical low hard dance. I feel like happy hardcore is a little bit more lay low than hardstyle. And, well, his hardstyle is absolutely not lay low compared to his more happy hardcore vibe. But I listened, and indeed you don't have that hardstyle kick in the first drop, so there is a resembling here. That's interesting. I like his songs. They are all in the 9 and even 110. And this song again just makes his repetition very awesome, very great. Such on a good streak. Second song of the week. Why do I say fucking week every time if I want to say year? Second song of the year. Wow, nice. But now we have Mazare? Who knows? And Fluorescents. The sound. Let's bring on the very good American, or well, just English vocabulary. But we have Mazare on the label, a very interesting artist, and I have a few songs that I like from him, I think from Monster Cat or even not Monster Cat. But this is a very interesting name to see on the label, but also the Red Circle returned since Severed Rose. 3.5 minute song. Well, the last few songs are a very good length. But here we go. I am very excited. Oh my god. Why do I have an ad? Hashtag ad. Okay. Wow. Yeah. Sounds like Mazare, like a song I know. Wow. I will look up the song after this song. What I mean. Immediately Sad Boys vibes. Oh, a lyric background. Wow. That's a deep sound, but I like it. Wow. Okay. That electric guitar. Wow. 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 This is dope. Wow. This is actual a very good song. I'm warm. Yeah. Ooh, nice. Vocals are nice. Are they building up something? Oh, nice. Yeah! Wow, the guitar. Hey yo! That's dope! Yeah, wow! That's dope. Wow. These sort of vocals literally gave me chills. Wow. Holy. Just holy. My gosh. Wow. That was actually shit. Oh, I don't mean shit. It was dope. I want Spotify. I don't want to press dope. The song I mean from Mazare is Vagrant. Vagrant. You get what I mean. VAGRANT. Yeah, that's what I want to say. Wow. Wow, okay, wow. Mazare Sad Boys when? When? I want it! Let it sink in for a bit. This song is dope. It's dope, doper shit. Like, oh my gosh. We first have just the intro, but we go immediately into a very energetic vibe. And then we lay low a bit with some vocals. Interesting. That's nice. Like, it goes from this to this to this without even a drop yet. Wow. And then when we do come to the drop, well, wait, before that, vocals, wow, amazing, really, I have no words. They are very, very polished, fit the vibe, and we'll come back to the vocals a little bit later. But the first drop is really chaotic, but very energetic, and goes for me almost everywhere in its own spectrum. So the sound, pun intended, is very awesome. Very awesome. Like, the second drop is almost like the first one. What I also meant by that it goes everywhere is, of course, with the guitar, the lead, that's most likely was very weird to see, but you get what I mean. But it does feel a little bit different in the second drop. I don't know what feels different. Can't really hear it yet. But maybe after 10 listenings, I will. But then, the second drop lays low quite quickly. And we have the claps. The hear my name and be okay. Something like that. It's such a vibe. Like, it really gives me concert vibes. Like that you are standing with a crowd, all clapping in your hands because the melody is a little bit laid low and you have to sing along with the artist. That's such an amazing vibe. Really gave me chills. I showed it to you all. If I do this, I mean chills. And most likely you won't see it because of my crappy webcam. Maybe in the future I will get a newer one and you will see it. But don't care. That was awesome. And then we laid low a little bit more. But then the third drop. Wow. Actual dope shit. 3 drops. Maybe the second or the last 2 are considered like one, but I don't think so. There's a bridge. Such an amazing song. It really gives me Sad Boys vibes, although Sad Boys feels a little bit more less, like a little bit more melodic in a way that it's more continuous. Like what I said with the spectrum, it's going all over the place. Feels like Sad Boys does that too, but not as often, or not that chaotic. But I do say that, but we have the happier now last drop. Anyways, you get what I mean. I would love to see these 3 artists, because, well, we also have Fluorescents and Mazare now, with Sad Boys. Would be amazing for NCS 14, maybe. Would be actually very awesome. Well, guys, these 2 songs are dope. I have a preferable one, and you already will guess that. It's, of course, Victim. No, of course not, that's last week. Wow, such a great song. But let's go to the last song of the week, and we are getting closer and closer to the release of the Cartoon and Friends LP. Here we go! Here we are for Cartoon, VALLO, KAZHI and Blooom Euphoria. The LP of Cartoon is returning, and I think next week we are getting the full LP. So that hopefully, well, that will be my debut, well, my tribute review before I go on holiday. Ah!
Oh my god!
Ah! We are gonna pretend that nothing happened. I am totally not scared of thunder. No, what do you mean? What do you mean? I do not have fears. I am CoGames. I am cool. I fucking hate thunder, and I am shitting my pants when I hear it. Anyways, here we go. KAZHI is returning. Blooom is returning after a very long time. I'm very excited. Very excited. Sounds really chill. Cool background too. There's the car again. Okay, dope. Whoa, that's interesting. We are getting a big circle for this one. Kind of a little bit empty, like KAZHI's, well, previous release. No, the car is gone, no! But I do like the intro, like the verses, like the, not the drops. Her vocal performance is very good again. Yeah, nice. Kick is hard. It's like a melody that can grow on me, but it's not bad at all. Compared to the vocals though. Oh. Nice. Yeah, that was solid. Okay, this comment, yeah, it says it all. I love that Cartoon is next to these artists and hope its album/LP is not pure drum and bass, but music experimentation. And although, yes, this is almost purely drum and bass, we do hear experimental sound design and melodies around the whole LP so far. So that's an approach what I like, but all these names that are returning for this is just crazy. And I will at the end do at the end some predictions for artists we maybe see again, or well, and I will at the end make my predictions for maybe more artists returning together with Cartoon in this LP. The thing is with, well, many of the songs, well, not many, but like a half of the songs so far in this album, is that the vocals are phenomenal, they are very polished, nothing I can complain about, but we have a melody that's really experimental and sometimes doesn't fit the vocal performance. The vocal performance is really, well, beautiful, it's really grand, again, but the melody, for example, here is, well, it is there, it is very in front, but it's empty and there are empty spots, silent spots, so it doesn't really feel that grand and it's very playful. And there's just something off about the combination of the two. But that doesn't mean that I don't like it at all. I do like it. It's just something that we have to talk about. This is a review, of course, so why would I... So, yeah, okay. So that's a complaint. For the rest, nothing that I really hate. We have a beautiful intro, really soft, with a very cool melody in the beginning. Her vocals from KAZHI again are, well, phenomenal, what I've said before. And to hear from Blooom again, since last year with Alone, that was his last song. So, pretty great track nonetheless. What I would have changed is maybe, not the length, again, the length is perfect for an NCS song, I like it. What I would have changed is maybe the emptiness in the drops. It's very all over the place, and I get that's maybe an approach for these artists, for this LP. But let's compare this to, for example, the debut of the LP on the label with On the Break of Dawn. That track was very polished and so far the best, and an outstanding best for the rest of the LP. Even an outstandingly good song for Cartoon, as most songs are in the 7, barely reach the 8, and the only song that's higher than that is On the Break of Dawn with an 8.8. But that's, I guess, the Cartoon approach this, well, era of their music making time. Nonetheless, nice track, and it's another great addition to this LP. But let's make some predictions. Which artists can we maybe see return for this cool LP? We have NCT, we did have him like 3 times in this LP, I think. Okay, we got him 2 times. But if you say NCT, which artists belong also here? Tea and Sugar. Isn't really a far off guess, am I right? Maybe Rex Hooligan, who we got previously, because Jessie was here from, I don't remember the name. Ah yes, Stay Focused. But who else? Maybe Ripple. Not really a big artist, as these artists all have an amount of releases. Well, Ripple also has 4, but you get what I mean. Ramesses B could work. Maybe not, but who knows. More Plastic is too heavy. Well, they do have made Sunrise, but I don't think so. Maybe Jont? Maybe. As Jessie also made like a heavy song. Well, then More Plastic is also not far off. But you get what I mean. And maybe 2 more guesses. Diamond Eyes, as he made 2 drum and bass releases, but I don't know if that could work, if that is even happening. I don't think so. And maybe Medicine Mars, but those are my guesses. Maybe they are all wrong and we only see, well, artists again from the LP we already saw, but who knows. But this was a stacked week. Yeah, we had a really good peak in the middle of the week, as you, well, will assume that the sound is the best song of the week. Wow. But nonetheless, a really stacked week, and I'm hopeful for the next releases. And well, we will see in my last week before my vacation, well, real holiday with my parents, what NCS can bring us. And well, sadly I'm away for an NCS 14. I will also make a review on vacation, just what I did last year with my phone. And I will later down the line, if I'm back home, make the reviews for you as usual, this was a review of the song. This was a review video of the week. And now you will see me all pretty soon again. And I just think Tuesday for one song. And that will be it. Now stick for the ratings. And I will say like every other time. Bye.